So it's kind of an update video. We haven't made a long form video in a while. So this one's kind of just what we're doing and what we're up to as far as life. It's springtime here, so we have lots of work to be done. And chicken farming has started as well. So we're already brooding our chicks, which is just getting them to feather out until they're basically adult chickens. Because before then, you have to wait until they feather out. So these guys need proper heat, diet, water, etc. So we just baby them for about 3 weeks. And what we do is we move our chicken tractors. You guys have probably seen these. These are all over the internet. Joel Salatin made them very famous with Justin Rhodes and a bunch of people. Anyways, everybody pretty much uses them now for doing self-chicken production. But we are doing this for a business. So we sell our chickens, and so we are doing it in a different stage, I guess, or we're doing it on a little bit bigger scale than most, I guess. It's not crazy. It's only 300 birds. But compared to when we first started, we did 50 birds our first year, and then 100 birds, and etc. So anyways, what we do is we bring our chicken tractors inside, and we use them for brooding, and then they also obviously get used for the big birds as well. So what we do is we just line the bottoms of these. We have 6x6 tractors. These are not to scale that Joel Salatin and all those guys use. They use the bigger one, which is this one right here. So it's kind of nice. We have different sizes. The smaller 6x6s work great for us because these fit on a raft trailer. So I can move these around by myself without needing any help around the farm, whereas the larger one is, I can do it by myself, but it is a lot harder. It definitely takes a lot more work. So we went with the smaller ones. The smaller ones get 1 full bag of wood chips. We hope next year our wood chip situation will be better, and we'll be buying bales like this, because these are $8 a pop to $10 a pop for these. And you're doing at least a half to a full one of these every day. So that's not counting your base layers that you're making. So base layers on the smaller ones, like I was saying, is 1 full one. On the big one, it's 2 of them. And then every day after that, you're doing a half to a full bale. So that just keeps the smell down, because nobody likes stinky chickens. They're stinky, they're gross, and it's worth paying even $8 a day, $16 a day even. 2 of these a day, I would say it's worth it to not have the stink of chicken around. I don't know, I hate it. I dislike it, but yeah, so this is kind of what we do. And then we use heat lamps right now, which we'd like to get away from because of the electricity bill. But yeah, so they'll get heat lamps in here. We have some heating, I don't even know what to call them, I guess, trays. What would you call those? The platforms anyways. They're the ones like that orange one just to your right, yeah. So that gives off like 95 to 102 or something like that. There's radiant heat on the bottom and top of it. It's not as, I don't even know what to say. They're not used as much. They're not as much demand as the heat lamps. The little chicks like to get underneath those and do that. So yeah, so that's pretty much all we do. That's for brooding. So anybody who's got chicken tractors and is doing this themselves, you can use your chicken tractors. And then we cover them with cowhide. That's pretty important, actually, when we start this early. So our first batch, so we'll get other batches later in the year that we'll start. They won't need this, but in mid-April and stuff, when we get our first groups to brood, we definitely cowhide the open sides because it keeps them a lot warmer. So, yeah, well, that's our video. That's our life update, I guess. A lot going on, so it's hard to create content, and we're just trying to get a system down and figure this out. So, there we go.